Next on Beautiful Spaces. Looking for what's hot and trending on the market? Take a look at this.
Today on What's Trending, we take a look at the beauty of flowers, and to share more with us, we have Julie from Faith's Petals and Stems. Welcome to the show, Julie.
Thank you very much, Karen.
So you're a flower specialist, if I may say so. Is that what you describe yourself as?
Yeah, I love flowers, mostly plants. I love fish as well, so it's a sister, passion for stuff. But I was trained to do flower arranging from when I was about 16. I used to dread it. Then I just learned, I realized it's my calling. I learned to love them. I even took trouble to know most of the names of the flowers that are on the markets. I learned so many names, but that I realized later in life that I actually loved them, but it took me time as a teenager.
Why were you doing it as a teenager?
Because my mom started it, and then I was being dragged to her passion, and I thought I was being dragged to her passion. Then eventually I shocked myself. I realized it was also my calling, so I appreciated it more over the years, and I think I'm loving it more than she does now. And yet in the beginning it was a drag. Like, I have to do this. I used to dread doing everything. But I even actually studied fashion design.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not a fashionista. It shocks me.
Oh, but we see that with a lot of fashion designers.
Yeah. But then still, I realized I was always being dragged back to the flowers. I realized I realized I appreciated them. I was more at comfort with flowers and plants over the years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so tell us more about what you do at Faith's Petals and Stems.
Faith Petals and Stems is a flower shop. We mostly deal with big wedding decor stuff, corporate event decor. We deal with individuals who like buying cut flowers for their houses.
Okay.
That kind of this. There's also plant lovers, and so over the years we had to be innovative. Somebody gifted me a plant, and I was actually happy to watch it grow and take care of it.
You preferred that to a bouquet of flowers?
No, I had seen flower for so many years, so I got, you know how somebody gives you a plant and then you learn to appreciate there's actually, you can also love a plant as much as you love the flowers.
Oh.
So I need, like you say, I want something different from what I'm usually saying. So the effort I took to care for that plant gave me a click in my mind, as in you can actually introduce plants with the flowers as well. In a flower shop, you can actually have a function at home and have miniature plants or ornamental plants on as a centerpiece.
So you call that an ornamental flower?
There's particular ornamental ones. There's the usual summer flowers. There's a garden flowers. So there's also collectible
ornamental flowers that you can use to make beautiful spaces.
Beautiful centerpieces,
yeah. Okay.
Beautiful spaces at home.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm a collector. I adventure. I can go into anyone's compound if I found something special.
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't steal.
Okay. So,
but if I can't buy it, I would beg for it. That's how deep it goes.
And what's the essence of having a beautiful flower garden?
You have to have the passion. If you don't have the passion, you won't be bothered. You have to have the passion. I'm always, instead of buying novels, I like to buy gardening books for ideas, so I can visualize something on the internet that looks too good. Of course, all the plants we see on the internet don't grow here, but I'll make sure I find something that looks close to that.
Okay.
So I can achieve something close to what I saw in a picture, and you can.
Okay, so what kind of flowers can we grow here in a basic, average Ugandan backyard?
Average Ugandan backyard, you can get, we have have lots of flowering plants here. We have the local, let me call them what, heliconias. Those are red, beautiful red flowers, but they're very hardy and not very attractive. But I like to see burst of color in a garden.
Yes.
So you have to pick, if you don't want to get a headache, you can pick the local little flowers. So there's some called impatiens. You can have the lantana. You can have daisies. There's easy summer flowers that can grow locally.
What about, when I was growing up, I used to see a lot of hibiscus, and I don't see much of that these days.
Hibiscus, because it has been variated a lot, so there's a lot of variations coming from different countries. We have the local one that has lost its glory because of the hybrid ones that are coming in. Yeah, they all still look good, but if you collect your local ones and group them and not sparse them with having one in one corner and another, it still gives off the same magic.
Oh, okay. And so we have a wide selection.
We have a wide selection, but we are yet to appreciate what we locally have. I've seen some weeds in this garden that look very, very beautiful. And if I found it in the past, I would just yank it in the bin. I would pluck it out and yank it. Yet if you group them, you can
and put your weeds together.
There's a particular weeds that gives off a little yellow flower.
Okay.
So if you group it, you can appreciate it. But if you told someone to plant a weed, they would think you're crazy.
Okay, and when can we plant flowers in Uganda? Are there particular seasons to focus on?
Usually the best time to start is the start of the rain season, so that your plants don't get dehydrated as soon as you put them in the ground. So you appreciate the season, it's just the rain season has started. Also, you have to be sure about your soil drainage and everything, because if it's waterlogged areas, then your flowers will die immediately. So if you know about your soil drainage and the rainy season, so it's moist enough for them and not flooding them, so they will pick up and go. Once they are established, then you start to water them if they need water.
From the sound of that, it takes us back to what you said at the beginning. You have to have the passion.
Yeah, if you don't have the passion, you'll kill so many.
I'd rather read a novel, of course.
No. You know, like I told you, someone gifted me a plant, then I zinged off, I got excited.
Yes.
But you don't want to know how many I killed before I got the grasp
Oh,
of it. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, but if the effort you make to watch it grow and read about it, you could buy a book about gardening and read about that plant. The best trick is learn all their names. The next thing, you'll be more addicted to plants than I am.
Oh, okay.
That's how you get to
I
learn
look
plants.
forward to that. Maybe I'll come and just get one from...
Come to me, I'll gift you one, and
Okay.
then you'll have to. There's a client who bought a plant from me, gave it to another lady, and the lady took trouble to come every 2 weeks until she learned how to take care of it.
Oh.
Yeah, so but she was like, I love my plants. How do I take? That's the passion. That's how much trouble she went through to make sure her plant doesn't die.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So sometimes it starts like that. You might think you don't love them, but you might be more addicted to them than the other people like me and me.
Okay, so start small and then get
start
to
with
grow
one.
with the passion.
And the magic is if you watch your plant grow flower, that's when you start like looking forward for the next. It's like a project.
Yes.
Let me call it project or challenge. Once you get one growing and flowering, you want to do the next and the next and the next. The next thing, you're on the internet looking for ideas, and now you have a beautiful garden.
Okay.
The next thing, you're a collector, spicing up your stuff. And that's how you start.
Oh, we look forward to that. Thank you so much for enlightening us about the beauty of flowers.